I cannot believe I'm going to share this. This is one of the biggest insecurities I've had. I was born with it. And yeah, it's called the jaw winking syndrome. Some of you may have noticed, some people pick it up pretty fast. Other times, depending on the activity of eating or singing, then it may not be as noticeable. So I guess I'll show you guys. Oh, well, let me tell you my first memories, I guess, of I think I was in first grade and somebody was like, "What are you doing with your face?" And that's generally the reaction I think that I get from it. Like, "What are you doing?" Or that sort of thing. But yeah. Oh yeah, I think I was like 6 and I was so concerned about my first date and how it would go and the person would realize that I'm doing something strange. But I think it's proven not to be an issue. That being said, is it time to show? I don't know. Let's see. I recall also, yeah, that was probably my first memory. Eating ramen in the cafeteria in elementary school. I remember years later, my mom had like some file cabinets and I found a folder labeled Chantel, and it was kind of like the Jason Bourne like CIA sort of scene where I like look at this folder and open it and it's like all these papers on me and who I am, and I'm like, is this who I am? Except it was just on the jaw winking syndrome, and I think that was the first time I realized I wasn't alone in this strange abnormality, physical abnormality, and it is like, it has a name and it's, I don't know, other people have it, I guess. So I've yet to meet someone with it, but that would be really cool, and to exchange stories and whatever, you know. Yeah. Recently, I think I've identified it with being one of the reasons why I possibly, well, I think it even has to do with a way that I interact with the camera sometimes, and probably people in general for that matter, but definitely singing. I think that a long time ago, subconsciously realized it was kind of painful to sing with my jaw so far down. I'll show you. And so I think that's kind of held me back in singing. And since realizing that, I think I'm going to change the way I sing now that I'm singing more. Okay, so the jaw winking syndrome is basically there's a ligament or something attached. I should probably know the real terms for this, but whatever. It's been many years of just having it. Something in the jaw is attached to my left upper eyelid. So if I can't believe I'm doing this, but my theory is, if I show you guys my biggest insecurities and you're still here and I'm still here, then we could make this work. So that's what I'm going with. Something's connected. So when my jaw goes down, yep, that happens every time, and I wish it wasn't always the case. Also, and so when I'm not being obnoxious and talking like that, or, you know, really enunciating, it's not really noticeable. But honestly, when I was dreaming of being an actress growing up as a kid and all these things, I was like, but like, when they zoom in on my face and I have a scene where I have to scream or go, oh no, and I have to talk looking down, it's not gonna work. but that didn't pan out, so that's fine. Also side to side, interesting fact, I guess. Like, I guess it's just to my right. Interesting. So when I'm singing, sometimes, especially if I look down, you'll see some crazy things happening. And yeah, so there's that. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I felt better about sharing this because I also have a good friend who met me in college a few years ago, and she thought it was like the coolest thing. And I really appreciate you, Paloma. I don't know why you think it's so cool, but it definitely helped me not really care as much. But yeah, jaw winking syndrome. Now that you guys know that, if I post singing videos, which I may or may not start wearing sunglasses when I sing, because I really wanna belt it out and get it out there. So yeah, now you know something about me.